Hey, it's Women Be Safe. Today I want to talk to you about awareness. Being aware of your environment, who's around you, what's going on. This is the number one biggest factor that you can incorporate into your self-defense lifestyle. Any law enforcement officer, any martial arts instructor, any self-defense instructor will tell you that this cannot be underestimated. You really, really need to be aware. So I live in a university town, and the students are back for the fall season, and I see women, not just young women, not just young men, but society's changed a lot now with the cell phones. So people are really, really focused, as you know, on walking down the street, talking on their cell phone, listening to music, and so on. And this is fine. I do it myself, but let's use some common sense here. You make yourself extremely vulnerable by walking down the street or anywhere having all your attention focused on your cell phone. There's no reason you can't talk on your cell phone in public. Put your back against a wall and do it from there so that nobody can come up behind you and you can see everything around you. Recently on my Women Be Safe Facebook page, I posted a fantastic video about a woman leaving a shopping center, a mall, walking to her car. And the whole time she's walking to her car, she's looking at her cell phone. So she's available and she's vulnerable. There's a guy waiting in her car. She doesn't see him because she's so focused on her cell phone. That's not an exaggerated situation. Most women who are attacked by strangers, and that's what all women are worried about, even though the majority of attacks on women are by people that they know, over 85%. But stranger attacks do happen, and the two factors that strangers use to attack women are availability and vulnerability. So even though you're in a crowd at the mall, you could be being scoped out by somebody who's there checking out people. And they aren't going to pick the strongest person in the herd. They're going to pick the weakest. And the weakest is somebody who doesn't know what's going on around them, who's unfocused, and just isn't paying attention. So that's the vulnerability part. So I'm saying you can use your social media devices, but use it smartly and safely, and don't lose the ability to know what's going on around you. I'm not trying to make you paranoid. I'm trying to make you aware. Once you incorporate this as a practice into your lifestyle, it just becomes second nature. Recently, out on where I live, I'm walking down the street, and a few times lately there's been, people walking really close behind me, or a single step walking really close behind me, and I stop and I turn around. I'm not suggesting you do that, but I do it. Here's why. To see if it's a man or a woman and how aggressive they seem and what are they doing. Are they just rude and don't understand that walking really close behind a single woman is not just impolite, but it's a bit scary? Or are they somebody who intends to do me harm? So I'll have a look. Sometimes I just step off to the side and let them pass because, frankly, it annoys me to have somebody walking so close behind me, even if they don't mean me harm. So these are things that I'm trying to instill in you to make you safer and aware and just to have a great life. So stay tuned.